Hey, what's up, guys? Epic Dan 22 coming to you real quickly with the video, and I wanted to discuss a few things going on in the Destiny community. You've probably heard a lot of other streamers, content creators, YouTubers take a few minutes out of their time to discuss their disdain with recent issues that have been brought up in regards to our beloved Destiny video game. Um, as a content creator, as an enjoyer of video games, it's really hard to defend Bungie at this point. Um, I've been I've been a fan of Bungie's work since Halo One, 2001. Um, but obviously, the Bungie that I'm used to is not the Bungie that we are getting right now. Um, on the one side, I do understand the few people left that are very optimistic in regards to what Bungie is doing right now. However, I really believe they're not going about it the right way. I really think Bungie is a great studio. One of the best, most consistent studios I've ever come across. Just in my time of playing video games, there's a lot that have done really good things and really bad things. And up until this point, Bungie, in my eyes, have not missed a step of being just a really top tier video game company. That comes to my first point of not forgetting where you came from. Bungie has always been very in my opinion. In my opinion, they've been very transparent with how they relay information about what's going on. At least going back to the Halo series when you had Halo 1, 2, and 3. Granted, there's not there wasn't the amount of access to information that there is now, which is going to make things different, of course. However, Bungie was always very upfront about what they had coming up, what they had DLC wise. I believe in the Halo days, at least for Halo 3, we had at least a new DLC every 3 4 months, and we knew about it at least about a month ahead. A month ahead. This that they're doing right now, I'm not used to when it comes to Bungie. And I know you probably saw my last couple of videos a few months ago where I talked about do I still trust in Bungie? And at the time I was like, yeah, give them time. All the new games are coming out. They don't want to give any information because they're gonna wait for the information to die down when it comes to other video games and then pop out some new DLC content. We were guaranteed at least at the beginning, we were guaranteed DLC twice a year. Um, we got it with House of Wolves and the Dark Below. We haven't gotten anything since Taken King. Now we've had a few free events, and those are all fun and great. But when it comes to games, I personally don't have an issue paying for new DLC. Now I know they had that thing going on a while back where they wanted to give out all year 2 DLC for free, and at this point it seems like all the DLC that we're getting is technically not DLC, um, in the regular sense. We're getting like an update, and then you get to play stuff, and then it's gone a while later. However, Bungie, you got to get it together. That's all I'm gonna say. You got to get it together. I don't know what you're doing over there. I'm really on your side though. I'm trying to be very optimistic. I haven't spoken out like a lot of other people, and they're not speaking out because we don't want the game to fail. We want it to succeed. We're just frustrated as content creators, as players of the game. We're just frustrated. We want stuff to do. We want to know what's going on. We want a roadmap. We expected a roadmap with the January update, as the January weekly update. We expected, some type of news. And granted, we got news about the Crimson Doubles, but that's not the news we want. We want to know what do we expect, until Destiny 2. And especially now that this Kotaku information is leaked about Destiny being pushed to 2017. You gotta go. I feel you need to go against the grain of what you are doing right now. Just come out, just say, hey, February We got the whole Valentine's Day thing coming. Hey, in March we got something coming up. That at least lets us know, okay, we can expect some new type of content. I really don't think, as much as I love the Taken King, because I think Taken King is excellent. However, there's no way this can survive until 2017. I think it could survive up until September, as we were expecting Destiny 2 to come out then. Um, I think it could survive then. I still think it will survive. The community is way too strong to let it die out. I don't think Destiny is dead. I think it's going the route of just pushing people off and not bringing them back. It'll never be dead because there'll always be people making content about it. There'll be people who are going to always want to play the game. It'll never die out, in my opinion. It's not a dead game, unless you just grinded out a lot of stuff at the beginning. I still have a lot of exotics I haven't found, and I'm still, working on those, working on, doing more raids, getting 320 on all my characters. I have a lot of stuff I can still do in the game, and I just enjoy streaming the game. I enjoy making videos about the game. I just enjoy the game. However, just make it a little easy on us, Bungie, please. That's all we're asking, really. The disdain you're hearing. You said in the weekly update you've been hearing us out over the past month of you being silent. However, uh, it doesn't seem that way. We didn't ask for Crimson Doubles. That's not what we're looking for. We want raids. We want something PVE. PvP is all you're really giving us right now, and there's a lot of people who want to do PvE stuff. Um, PvP stuff is cool. It's cool. All the DLC we've gotten year two so far, to my knowledge, has been PvP stuff. SRL, the Festival of the Lost, for the most part, was PvP, a little PvE, but for the most part, PvP, just some little light stuff. However, ever since the Taken King, and ever since King's Fall, we haven't had another raid. A lot of people expected us to get another raid, whether it be another Vex or Cabal raid. Out of all the information that's been leaked out, not too much of it has been accurate. I know we had the whole little timetable where we had Destiny 1, Destiny 1, a couple DLCs, Taken King, a couple DLCs, and Destiny 3. And that was the route we expected to see based off of some other information that was linked. Mainly that picture that showed the timeline of what was going to happen every year. So far, it's been pretty accurate. However, up until Taken King, we're not getting anything. So at this point, what do we do? Bungie, all we're asking, at least from the people I've spoken with, the other streamers, other content creators, the other people in my community, the other people in my chat, what we want to know is how are you going to keep our eyes on Destiny? Granted, in my opinion, I'll never leave. I love the community too much. I'll never leave. However, a lot of the people have been leaving. A lot of people that I used to play with at the beginning of Taken King don't play anymore. They're back to playing other games. A lot of new games are coming out, which is being said, though, that it's not too likely that they're going to come back. But I really think they're going to come back if you give them some news. That's really all we're asking about. Just give us some news, though. So, that's all we can say. I want to discuss a little bit more about Bungie, though. Bungie has been very open in the past when it comes to Halo. I'm speaking mostly in my experience with Halo. They've been very open, very responsive, swiftly responsive on any errors it makes. This Bungie that's kind of been linked up with Activision, let's just go ahead and say it's not the same Bungie. It's not. This Bungie has a lot of similar faces from the Halo days, but their way of acting and the way of communication has been terrible. Let's just be honest. The communication has been terrible with just letting its player base know. And as a community, with having a video game that thrives and must survive on the community, not being very helpful, Bungie. That's all we're asking you to do. So I've said it multiple times in this video. I'll probably make another video saying it more. Coming over from Borderlands, the issue of Borderlands, we just ran out of content. Everybody left. Don't let Bungie, don't let Destiny do the same thing. So that's the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's get this video to 5 likes. Share it. If you have any thoughts, if you have any issues about anything I've said, just let me know in the comment section though. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you next time.